Blah, blah, blah. We talk. We drink beer. We're drunk already. I'm not really drunk. I mean, I'm inebriated.
Are you? Got a couple Stellas.
Yeah. All right. Oh, hello and welcome to the Couch Co-Hop. This is the podcast where we drink a beer and tell you what we think about the beer. With me, as always, is Nick, Lord Beerstro himself, for those who know who that is. If you go check out youtube.com/milkmanpictures, you will find his latest episode where you mix peanut butter and chocolate.
Not bad.
Not bad.
That's not this episode.
No, this is not. What is this episode? This is my choice, actually. So the last two episodes were your choice. We're doing the remastered Sam Adams
Baston Lager.
Baston. I asked Nick earlier if he had any of the old one laying around. He did not.
Sad.
Let's open this up. I'm gonna use a shoe.
I'll use my car keys because I like to promote drinking and driving.
I like the smell of fresh shit on my beer bottle. I don't know if I can actually. Oh, I should be able to. There is actually a bottle opener. Oh my god. These are too old. I don't know if I can do it. Thank you, sir. Grazie. Cheers. Oh, we don't get to do this in person. So that's one thing. In person, we get to like kind of.
What?
Online, we don't get to.
Oh yeah.
Don't get to do the little cheers action.
Right.
So this is the remastered version of this. I'm sure I've drank. I'm pretty sure on Milkman Drinks a Beer, I've done one of these.
Look for that next year.
No, it's already out.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's already out. I don't know if we ever did. We never did it on Couch Co-op, the original version, did we?
I
don't know. We'd have to.
I think you did it on Couch Co-op, but
did we?
I wasn't a part of that.
Oh, that's pre you,
pre me. Because it was going to be one of my suggestions, but I think Jared beat me to the punch or something.
It would have been nice to like actually have both and compare because we
like
did that
we did with Fat Tire.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But is this out forever or is this just for a little while?
Just from what I looked, it sounded like it was only kind of a temporary thing. In 2024, they're going to come back with the original version, because I didn't even notice this was a remastered until just recently, and I was looking to see if this was kind of a new thing, and unfortunately it's already been out since like March. So if there is any
so the year's almost up.
Yeah, I don't know when in 2024 that they may be bringing it back, but my point is if there is any of the original Boston Lager, it's probably past its expiration. I haven't even tried it yet.
Have you had it yet?
No, I haven't had this.
Oh, you haven't had it yet?
No.
Oh, okay. Jesus. I'm curious what you think then.
I don't know if I could smell. It can kind of smell.
It smells like beer.
It smells like Boston Lager.
I think it tastes a little more crafty. Has that kind of like craft. I would even argue, I would say drier lint taste. I don't know if that makes sense. Sometimes I argue on certain things that like things have a drier lint taste. The way the hops mesh with the beer. But I would have to taste the original, and I feel like the original is more sweet, a little more malty, where this one is not.
Yes, that's what I always liked about Boston Lager, is it did have a little sweetness to it.
This is like,
especially when I have it on draft.
This has like a drier hop, I think, a little bit. Do we know why they decided to do this? Do you have any idea? You have no idea.
I don't. This one caught me by surprise, so it's like I still don't even...
What is the story you pulled up? What are they saying on their website?
Well, I mean, it sounds like it's just the basic Boston Lager backstory. It's so in '84 they made Boston Lager so American drinkers could enjoy the full flavored beer they deserved. It helped start the craft beer okay.
It's a good thing we're Americans, because if you weren't Americans, you wouldn't enjoy this.
Yeah. We'd have to be crazy to change it, right? We are crazy. No, don't you turn off on me.
You are crazy.
But we didn't change our recipe. They didn't change the recipe, so I don't... we're constantly chasing perfection in a glass of beer, which honestly is impossible, but we keep trying through decades of brewing improvements. Boston Lager is now brighter and easier to drink than ever, all without the changes to the flavor that you fall in love with craft beer. So
So there's no changes.
it sounds like a lot of words to.
I feel like it was a sweeter beer.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
No changes. Man, I wish I could find. I really wish. I even looked.
I don't even. So what's the point of calling it a remaster? I mean,
is this all just hey, Sam Adams? Is this just a marketing ploy?
Are you fucking with us?
Is this a marketing ploy?
So I mean, it's 5% ABV, which I think is about what Boston Lager was.
You should Google what are the changes? While I rip a fat ass fart.
Oh, thank you.
Just kidding, I'm not going to. I do like it, but it does taste more crafty to me. But I could be, maybe I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong.
So in some sort of, I guess, a press release or something from PRNEW Newswire or PRNewswire.com, they've evolved the brewing process to reduce filtration by adding a traditional German practice of biological acidification. Maybe.
So that's the difference. So
resulting in a brighter, easier drinking beer.
Easier drinking?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know. I feel like this is interesting. Man, I really wish we had
the old one.
The old one.
Which...
Because I feel like the old one's a bit more malty. Maybe the acidification eats out some of the sugar from the malt and then making it less sweeter. Because I do feel like it was a sweeter beer.
Which is what I loved about it, actually. And
yeah, it was kind of...
That's kind of actually...
It was
what
like,
I want to say is, like, that's probably why I like a lot of the Sam Adams beers as much, is because they weren't always like Sam or Boston Brewing and Sierra Nevada get compared a lot because they both started pretty close to the same time, early 80s.
But where I see Sierra Nevada as still being kind of more of a craft brewery, I see Sam Adams as a competitor against... Oddly, I see Sam Adams as a bigger like against the bigger breweries. Like it's like up there with the...
I mean, I wasn't even going there. I was just going to go just based on the actual beer itself. Sierra Nevada, a lot of theirs are like very hoppy and where what I liked about Sam Adams is they weren't necessarily that. They were more like kind of a little more maltier, sweeter beers.
Well, I felt like the original Boston Lager felt like a great competitor against actual Budweiser.
Yeah.
Like actual Budweiser. Like, but this tastes like it's trying to be more crafty. Like it's trying to be these kind of craft lagers, whereas it was a direct competitor, I think, against Budweiser, which Budweiser is owned by a conglomerate in like what, Dubai or whatever is owned by Belgium. No, but isn't...
well...
Anyway, we
South America.
Anyway, okay, fine.
Belgium,
I get my
whatever.
countries whatever. I'm always wrong, but I'm partially right. But where I just felt like Sam Adams was a great actual American brewery that was making a really strong lager in that same vein, and this, it's in a different class now. It's like in that kind of dry hopped. I feel like slightly dry hopped, not intensely dry hopped.
Right, but no, they're trying to.
But it tastes like it has a more hoppy forward flavor, right? Am I wrong in that? I don't know.
No.
I don't know. It's not like super strong. I'm not saying it's like, but it definitely has that.
But it makes me a little sad.
Well, you shouldn't be too sad because hopefully it ends soon.
Yeah, they'll bring back the original, but that's. I don't know if they confirmed it or not. That was just something I read, and
I wonder if...
I don't know how much...
Do we know the online discourse? Is there any online discourse about, like, hey, bring the other one back?
I saw a couple, I mean... Google anything and you'll find a Reddit post on it, but...
Well, that's what we need, Nick. We need the Reddit posts.
I know.
But I'm serious. I think this isn't bad. This is just not what I think of this beer, I think. Yeah, I miss the kind of sweeter...
Whoa.
I don't know. It's interesting. This is... Like, when I brought it home... Because I hadn't had it either the other night. And I brought it home. I was like, this will just be similar and I'll be fine.
Wait,
And I drank it and I was like, oh, this is not what I remember this beer as.
So I'm seeing a Reddit post from like 2 years talking about Boston Lager Remastered.
2 years.
So...
They're pulling it over our eyes. They're not coming back.
Wow. Yeah. Maybe that was just kind of like an East Coast test market, or...
Oh, that could be. Maybe they're doing it locally first, and then they went worldwide.
Yeah, because a lot of the articles I saw were from March of this year, 2023, close to the end. Happy New Year.
It's just, in my opinion, it's just really hop forward and different than...
Maybe I just saw this post, and maybe I just thought that was when I was just skimming, but it says somebody predicted that the original Boston Lager will return by summer of 2024, so...
I hope so.
So do I.
Because, I don't hate this.
But...
I'm not... I think the other one's better.
Yeah.
But it's been a while since I've had the original, but my remembrance of the original was way more positive than this.
I saw another post where somebody was talking about the remaster versus the older one, and then they mentioned the fat tire change too. They were sad about that as well, but
I had less aggressive thoughts about the fat tire change.
Mm-hmm.
I think the fat tire change was
fine.
for environmental green reasons. Like, they were doing it for a reason that was different. This seems like a actual production change in the... Like, the fat tire change didn't bother me. I like ambers, though, and I feel like it didn't really affect the taste that much. I feel like this really affects the taste. Unless, they're shipping out just fucking old-ass remasters to get... I don't know.
Here's a thought from somebody on Reddit who kind of a home brewer, but it basically says what we were kind of thinking. The results of that acidification process, they're more subtle. Whatever they've done simply pushes the malt sweetness a bit down and brings the noble hop profile to the forefront.
Yeah, see, and I feel like that's what most craft brewers do. When you go order like a craft lager from like whatever brewery, microbrew you go to, it's very hop forward. They're never malt forward because they know that most of the people there are for IPAs. So then...
That's kind of what sucks about most craft pilsners anyway.
100%. That's I've been preaching that shit on this show, on any show, for a long time.
Anybody will listen. Any soapbox you can get on.
Yeah. It's like, dude, that's not...
It's a hill he'll die
that's
on.
That's not the point of this. That's not the point of it. So, I wonder if that's what they're just trying to do. Maybe they're trying to say, hey, remastered, can we get these guys to drink our craft forward brew? Like, it shouldn't even be remastered. It's just like, hop focused craft, remastered is such a weird
It sounds almost like a marketing term.
Like you would
feels like
it is a marketing term. 100%.
But I feel like they're being obvious about it, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing when they're being subtle about it and you're like, oh, okay, whatever.
What they should have done is they should have kept the original one going and then marketed this one and alongside it, not as remastered, but as like, here's our hop forward version, or our hoppy version of the Boston Lager.
But I mean, they've done some things in the past. Like, they used to have a West Coast IPA.
Does that not taste like dryer lint to you sometimes, though?
I don't know what dryer lint tastes like.
No, but if you I get that. I don't either. But like, if the dryer's running and it's I don't know. To me, it's like a,
Well,
it's
I mean,
like
my dryer might be trying to dry up all the towels that I use to clean up my beer messes, but so maybe that's just me.
mine are all just used for cum rags, so I don't really.
Oh, what? You don't have socks? Well, clearly not.
I don't like coming in my. I don't want to put cum socks on my feet. Like I don't, I don't. How's that? Why are we on this topic? I shouldn't be talking.
You opened the door.
I
walked
did.
Through.
I shouldn't have. Well, we need to exit.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Wow. I'm here. This is a thumbs it up. I'm kind of like sideways on this one. I don't hate it. I'll drink it. I drink it. Someone had it. I'm not gonna buy it again.
Boston Lager, I went out and I would buy this.
Yeah.
Probably not.
He offered it to me. I'll drink it. But Sam Adams, bring back the other one, dude. It's far superior product than this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not quite sure what you're trying to do. I feel like you're trying to get that craft market.
Yeah.
But like, just make this version, but a different beer, and bring back the original. Because I think I think people. I can only imagine people being kind of upset with this beer. Actually.
Well, I mean, again, go to Reddit.
I don't know if it's. That's the other shitty thing. Is the remastered branding working for them? Is it working so much that people are buying it?
I don't know. I've got a 6-pack of Winter Lager at home, and I didn't look to see if there was remastered on there too. So.
No. I saw the Winter Lager. I saw that at Total Wine, and that's still just traditional.
I can't believe that's still out. I thought they would have been done with that by now.
Dude, I could have bought you another. I should have bought you just to say thank you, because like, of all the holiday beers that were, because I wanted to get you that Breckenridge, but it was gone. And it's like, oh well, that they had a bunch of the Sam Adams Winter one still at.
No, I got a 6-pack at a nearby store,
Right.
but no, I delivered some of it like last week.
Oh really? So that's
how
still
it's
being
like,
produced?
Oh, probably not produced, but they might
still
still
got
have.
some that have some.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But yeah, I was kind of shocked to see that. I was like, I thought they would have been done by now. Started doing that spring stuff.
Well, here's the flip. What remastered video game would we pair this with? This was remastered?
Remastered?
Do you play remastered games? Do you get through enough games that you remaster video games?
I mean, I have a couple, but I mean, I have one for the Nintendo Wii that I tried playing a little bit, but haven't really played a lot of it. But it was the remastered GoldenEye.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll pair it with that because I wasn't sure what to make of that either.
I was gonna go remaster like the PS3 360 era Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I bought that and it's remastered, but like I kind of was playing as like, nah, they probably shouldn't have they shouldn't have bothered. That's kind of my choice, but
stick with the original GoldenEye while I drink my original Boston Lager.
Exactly. Let's keep those memories together, close. Even with my Need for Speed, it's like, man, I can't go back. Sometimes you can't go back. You can't go back. Or you can't you can't improve upon it, so just let it be. Well, this is fun. It was a good time. I don't know what's coming up next. Nick has given us a laundry list of beers to drink, so we'll be getting a shit ton of cool content. Thanks to Nick. Thank you, Nick. And yeah.
Take that, liver.
Yeah, suck a dick, liver. But this is the Couch Co-op, and hopefully we can do another one of these in person soon. But if not,
with a beer that doesn't make us sad.
Not sad.
For the original.
We can actually do we have a couple beers we could do in person if you didn't want to do them with the guys. But yes, we are done. Couch Co-op. You can find us everywhere.
We're all
everywhere.
Podcasts and stuff are sold.
We're professionals. You can send us money and beer. Just reach out, slide into our DMs. Good night.
Bye.
Good morning.
Good rest of your day.